Hey guys, Chris the Midwest Bass Hunter. Today I want to show you a new bait that I got from a tackle box, the Terminator Shudderbait. Alright, so this is an interesting bait. It's kind of a knockoff chatterbait. A lot of those coming out these days. This one has got a lot of different features to it though. It's not just a bladed jig that's got a different name on it. So it's a little different. It says custom swimming lip amplifies everything. So let's read a little bit about this thing on the back. Custom, I can't read it because I ripped it off. But I imagine it's the swimming lip, custom swimming lip combined with a lower positioned head creates an erratic pounding sweeping action. Amplified water displacement generated by the swimming lip emulates feeding predatory fish. Lifelike interchangeable silicone skirt, so you can take off the skirt, and a stainless soft plastic keeper, so it's got a little keeper on there. We'll look at that when we get it open. And they use a VMC hook and dual lock snap and split ring. So this is a Texas craw, is the color, Texas craw, and it's a 1/2 ounce bait. Let's get this baby open and see what it looks like. So here we go. This is interesting. That's plastic. It's plastic lip. It's really light. The lip doesn't like weigh anything. Of course, it's got the typical little snap on there for tying your line to, and then it's got a big split ring that mounts it to the jig head. Nice VMC hook on there, and it's got a little bait keeper on there for your soft plastic trailer. This is kind of interesting. I'm interested to see how this is going to swim, because most chatterbaits are vibrating jigs, bladed jigs, whatever you want to call them. This blade is almost directly attached to this, but this has a little bit bigger D-ring in there, or a little bit bigger split ring in there, so it's a little bit farther away. This is going to be right out, out in front of the bait quite a bit. So we'll see how it is. It's kind of got the traditional like swim jig style jig head, which is different than some bladed jig type baits. We're gonna throw this thing on, get a camera underwater, and see what it looks like. Alright, so I've been throwing this thing around a little bit. It casts really nice. It's a 1/2 ounce lure, so it casts just fine. The blade, it's not too windy today. There's a little bit of wind though, but the blade doesn't really seem to cause any problems. Cast and reel is really nice. You can definitely feel the vibration when you're reeling it, and you can feel that it's not a consistent vibration. It is, like it says, it's erratic. It's a little different. Does this thing have anything up on a chatterbait or another type of bladed jig? I'm not sure. It really doesn't seem to be any more aggressive action or anything like that. It is, like it says, a little bit erratic. It's not as consistent, I guess is what I would call it, as some other baits. And this bait is, you know, $7, $7.50. So it's right there with the cost of a normal chatterbait, maybe a little bit more expensive. You can get some chatterbaits pretty cheap. And I'm not sure how big they make these, if they make them in smaller and larger sizes. I assume they do. This is the only one that I picked up, or it's the only one that I saw actually. I didn't see any different sizes where I bought it. I do have a little bit of concern, and I don't know why. Maybe it's unfounded, but just this plastic bill. And I think that the two rings actually are connected through here, so it's probably no big deal, but just this plastic lip or whatever breaking, but it's pretty solid. Plastic's pretty good stuff these days, so it's probably not ever gonna break. Just plastic always kind of makes me a little leery. I think this is a decent bait. Like I said, I'm not sure that it adds much more than you get from your traditional chatterbait or different bladed jig, but it definitely adds a little bit different action. Not too much different, but a little bit. So I would recommend, if you want to try it, give it a shot. All right, guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell so you don't miss any of our great content. Love to do lure reviews like this and just other great fishing content. So thanks for watching today, and we'll see you next time.